Greetings and welcome to the Sports Card Ripping Teacher. Yesterday, while walking Riggins in the afternoon, I listened to Zach's collections and his rant on the Steelers. It was great, and I feel like all of us, once our seasons end, we just need to kind of hold a press conference and just kind of give a good old-fashioned rant about our team. So maybe I'll do that a little bit later with the Green Bay Packers. You have to organize all of your information, though. You just can't go into it loose. You need to kind of check all the boxes. So maybe we'll do that before the Super Bowl. We'll see. Yesterday, I did predict the Rams were going to win, and they did. So let's take a look at the matchups coming up this weekend. Maybe on Friday, we'll make some official picks. But I think the first game is the Texans at the Chiefs. I think the spread is 7.5, and it seems a little bit high. The Chiefs don't really look to blow anyone out. They do look to win. Texans, they scored some points, but it wasn't really impressive the way that they did it, I feel like. So I am going to take the Chiefs. I think being outside playoff environment, I don't think the Texans are quite ready to win yet. So I am going with them. And I think the second game is going to be the Lions and the Commanders, 9.5 spread. I feel like that Commanders with that field goal situation, now they do like going for it on fourth down quite a bit. I'm not quite sure what their year-long numbers are, but they weren't super successful on Sunday night. So I kind of feel like the Lions could win going away in this one a little bit. So that's my thoughts for right now. And then on Sunday, the first game is the Eagles and the Rams. Do watch out for the Rams. It is a 6-point spread. And while I do like Saquon Barkley, I feel like he's going to kind of get going a little bit more this week. I think this one's going to come down to the last possession of the game. Hopefully about Friday I will kind of know who's going to win the game, but we'll see. It is going to be a close one. And then the Bills and the Ravens, it is going to be the main event. Once again, I think Derrick Henry could definitely be the difference in this one. I like Josh Allen. And then they are at home. I see Josh Allen. I think of Brett Favre a lot of times. So that's going to be another close one, I think. And I do believe whoever's going to win that game is going to defeat the Chiefs and go on to the Super Bowl. All right, class is in session. Today is Tuesday, January 14th. It's lesson 92. Quick shout out to Reggie White, but we're going to do something a little bit different today. Number 9 goes out to Tony Rice. Tony Rice was the quarterback for the 1988 National Championship, Fighting Irish of Notre Dame. Had an outstanding career. In fact, his career mark, I believe, where's it at here? 31-4 as quarterback. And I listened to an interview of his yesterday from a few years ago, and it was all about the Irish, all about the team. I really didn't want the personal accolades to go along with being the quarterback. But one of the things was mentioned, his grandmother wanted him to go to Notre Dame. And when Lou Holtz went into his house, Lou did one of those cut the rope and put it back together magic tricks. And when Lou left, his grandmother said, "You're going to follow that little man." And I'm definitely glad he did. And the number 2 goes out to Reggie Ho. Now, Reggie Ho was a field goal kicker. He was a walk-on for Notre Dame during that 1988 team as well. And right now, he's a cardiologist. The kids at Notre Dame are doing something special, folks. Now, in 1968, the Green Bay Packers won Super Bowl II. They did defeat the Oakland Raiders 33-14. And in 1954, Hacksaw Jim Duggan was born. Is everyone ready? Are you ready? Let me hear you loud and clear. A 1, a 2, a 3. Ho! I mean, who doesn't remember watching wrestling back in the day? The Saturday night main events or the Sunday morning stuff when Hacksaw came out waving the flag in his 2x4. I mean, those were great times. So let's do a little bit. We've got a huge mail day here. And this first one I'm going to go through came from Zach and Porter, an in-person mail delivery. And I love these old school Green Bay Packer team cards. And Zach gave me the set from 5 different years. First one was from 1985. And I had to tell Jax, the majority of these are really bad Green Bay Packer teams. I mean, really bad Green Bay Packer teams. One of them was a winning team. One of Lindy Infante's team went 10 and 6, but the rest were bad. Here's the 1985, and I kind of like here where for the 1986 photo, they just kind of zoomed in on Forrest Gregg there. Definitely the same guy right there and everything, but that's not all of them. I think I have Mark Murphy second right there. There's Mark Murphy, strong safety. And then for this one, definitely a different picture of Mark Murphy. And the Packers lead the league for sure in just cards like these. Got some safety tips. It takes less than 30 seconds to shoplift, but you may never regain the confidence and the trust of family and friends. Shoplifting is a crime. Don't become a criminal. Truer words have never been spoken. So I think I wouldn't mind going through these, kind of like Maiden does the oddball set of the week. I may go through each one of these sets at some point here, kind of go over all of those, little safety tips there, but don't be careless. Never get into a car or accept a ride from a stranger. If you become lost, contact your parents or a police officer for help. Don't be afraid to call the police department. Police officers are your friend. I mean, nowadays, kids all have phones, stuff like that. So definitely good advice. Who's going to say no to that? Now, Lindy Infante, here is his first year. And I think this is the one set that wasn't numbered and didn't have a year, but I kind of pieced things together, I believe. There's Don Mikowski wearing 5 right there. He did end up with the number 7. I got to investigate that a little bit more. But this was a good Green Bay Packer team right here. Don Mikowski, Fullwood, Mark Lee, Dave Brown, Mark Murphy, Johnny Holland, John Anderson, Kenny Rutgers, Sterling Sharp. Look at that right there. Ed West. This was a good Green Bay Packer team, and they were 10 and 6. And then after that, it was a rough stretch. Now, another National Parks Princess, folks, is going live, so definitely check out DL. She has an awesome channel just showing what this great world has to offer out there in nature, so definitely check her out if she is still live. Just watch some of her videos. But Ron Wolf, when Zach and Porter gave this to me, I thought it was Fuzzy Zeller at first. No, Fuzzy wore those transition glasses, golfing, got the pink polo right there. But yeah, Ron Wolf, he was the mastermind behind bringing Reggie White, getting Brett Favre. Brett failed his physical with the Green Bay Packers, and Ron Wolf just told them, get back in there. May have said a couple of words that we're not going to say here, and pass him. And then the rest is kind of history. So, Ron, I need some more stats. I like this kind of having just the legends of the game up here, some of our coaches, and then another stack of cards. And quite a few that I did not have. I love Little Pete Crow Armstrong on the black from Allen and Ginter. Rizzo. Ernie. Sammy. Love Sammy Sosa. Justin Steele. Kyle Hendricks. Javier Baez. Another Justin Steele. Love the stickers. Dennis Eckersley. Top Spring Fever Baseball. Jamie Moyer. Sean Dunston. Calvin Schiraldi, Manny Torillo, Rick Sutcliffe, Wisdom, Nico, my main man, Nico Horner right there. Another Nico Horner. I love these Mark Grace cards. There's one more coming up here that I definitely don't have. This one right here, the League Standouts. I remember this card as a kid. I don't know what happened to it, but it's definitely not in my binder. We got Shota, Keith Moreland. Flair Star stickers. Kids don't know what they're missing that we had back when we were kids. So Zach and Porter. Oh, there's one more stack of Packer cards here. I can't believe that they gave up their Packer cards, living in Wisconsin and everything like that. So we got a Brett Favre, Sterling Sharp. Oh, this top composite is awesome. We do have some of that coming up on the channel here pretty soon. Sterling Sharp, Brett Favre, and another Sterling Sharp. So guys, thank you very much. It was awesome to meet up with you, and I can't wait for the next time that we do it. All right, next, Doogie's Dugout. He had sent me all those, pretty much the whole set of Topps Chrome, and we've been kind of chatting back and forth. I said, hey, did you notice the little package that was also in there? And I didn't. I didn't expect, anything else. I didn't expect anything to begin with, but these were also in there. A bunch of Cubs cards. Ryan Sandberg, Bruce Sutter, Seiya Suzuki, Bruce Sutter, Alfonso Ribas, Big Lee Arthur Smith. Oh, a Curtis. Look at those eyes of Curtis Terry right there. See the reflection of me right there. James Trianos. I like this kid. I don't know if there's quite a place for him on the Cubs, but I do like him. I'm a big believer in Pete Crow Armstrong. Probably my favorite Cub right now. I love that speed. I never had any speed when I was a kid. Definitely running with the plow down. Ryan Sandberg, another Pete Crow Armstrong. Ooh, a backwards card. What do we have here? Another Curtis Terry. Look at that contact. Look at that contact right there. Christopher Morel. I'll probably slide that one to Graham. Can we get Clark some pants? Of all the beverages I sell in the summertime, can't we just buy Clark a pair of pants? Dansby. Jake Arrieta for one of his no-hitters. John Lesser just celebrated a birthday with me, in fact. Pete Crow Armstrong. Ben Brown. Another backwards. Oh. I know what that means. Curtis Terry. Look at that. CT. Look at that. Curtis Terry. Another beauty. Doogie, what are you doing getting rid of all these PC cards, my man? Ian Happ, Christopher Morel. I'm a big believer in Moises Ballesteros. Now, I will say that about all Cubs prospects, but I do believe it with him and James Trianos. There's Ryan Sandberg. Look at that right there. Look at those old school batting gloves, had the Cubs logos on there. And I love Bowman. Love Bowman cards. Ryan Sandberg. What a beauty right there. That's a beautiful card. So, Doogie, thank you very much, as always, for your generosity. One thing I was kind of showing the boys, I mean, who misses? Look at that. 95 Flair. Look at just everything on this card, the detail, the attention, just, again, the kids do not know. Man, we had a good, and what was this? Maybe $1.25 a pack? Man. All right, so a pickup that I did. We're all Green Bay Packers and Notre Dame over here. But I picked up this Paul Hornung auto. Look at that on-card autograph with the blue ink. Look at Paul just diving through the air. I believe that's the old man right there in the fedora and the trench coat. No, that's 15. Bart Starr, not in the game right now. Could have been injured at some point. Could be, was it Zepp? Not Zepp, but yeah, Zepp, I think, was the backup at different points of his Green Bay Packer career. But I mean, that's just a beautiful card right there. The Upper Deck Company was obtained directly from Paul Hornung, the golden boy, Paul Hornung. Oh, I got one more thing. Tops Now came in. Kyle Tucker, Barry, you're going to want to just kind of turn the volume down for a little while here. Turn the camera off, buddy. I had nothing to do with it, though, I'll be honest with you. All right, so can we get a parallel? Looks like 6 to me. Looks like 6 to me. Is that the 49? Yep, 40 out of 49. Kyle Tucker, look at that right there. That's a beauty. And then the Cubs are arguing with him over like a couple $1 million for his salary. Like, what a way to welcome a guy to the team. Unbelievable. All right, we got 2 packs of Mosaic Football here. We're looking for case hits. Justin Jefferson, not a good game yesterday. Not a good game at all. Christian Kirk, National Pride, CeeDee Lamb, Mike McCarthy, he's gone. Brian Robinson Jr. Bo Nix, got a Bo Nix rookie card. Very nice. Jalen Waddle on the green. Nice Bo Nix. Man, after they scored that first touchdown on Saturday, a lot of people thought it was on. It was on like Donkey Kong, but that was pretty much it for them. All right, we've got Bland, Kyle Hamilton out of the University of Notre Dame, Xavier Worthy. There we go. Nice Xavier Worthy. Sharp looking card. DeAndre Hopkins, Demario Douglas, and the Jackson Smith Najigba. So, not the case hit we were looking for, but fortunately enough for me, all my friends gave me all the case hits that I can handle. Class is dismissed.